Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Good evening, Vivek.
Yeah, good evening, Conrad. Once again, a very warm welcome for this wonderful session. We have great news today. I mean, very positive news we have today to announce. And I'm eagerly waiting for those news from Conrad. He's looking very handsome today, very excited, and we all are very excited actually because from last week you did some announcements, and today we are waiting for those announcements. So probably, I mean, people are very excited, and numbers are increasing rapidly. So yes, this session is going to be very positive today. Very exciting, full of positive and good news.
So we've got a good spread of people again today from all over the world, which is fantastic. Lots of thumbs up and claps and hearts, as always. Good to see. How many people have we got? Are we just going to wait the standard 10 minutes? So, Vivek, do you think?
Yeah.
It's only
yeah. Wow. Let's check the locations. So Australia, Spain, Bulgaria. So Nigeria, Malaysia, Mauritius, Finland. Wow. Canada, Florida, Mauritius. Superb. Philippines, Jamaica, Norway, Thailand, Nepal. Wow. Superb. South Africa, Punjab, India, UK, London, Sri Lanka, London. Superb. Wonderful. Whole world is with us.
Yeah, we need to do a world tour one day, Vivek.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Numbers are increasing now. Wow.
Actually,
Sri Lanka.
so
Atlanta, Georgia.
do we start then, Vivek? Do you think? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, welcome everyone today to our weekly catch-up. Obviously, these weekly catch-ups get more and more positive as we move forward. So today, last week but this week is even more positive. Let's probably start off with the most negative thing, which is talking about beta. The beta buybacks, as promised, after a lot of discussions and making sure things are happening, because there's a lot of hard work going on here. But there are buybacks to 700 people, totaling 130,000, actually happening today. So that is happening. It's going forward. There's a long way to go, but it's proof of life in a way that it is actually happening. There's been all sorts of complications with it and all sorts of dead end sort of roads that the guys have been down, but the Australian buyback team and Sam's team have basically done really well to kind of get that to the point where it is at the moment, and there should be a lot more happy people over the coming weeks as everything gets paid out. So it's good to have that one, at the point where it's proof of life and it's actually happening. And I think a lot of people feel a lot more comfortable about that now. Just to reiterate, I said this last week, that the VDL that's held in beta, that lots of people, are keeping it there because, there's obviously a lot of value involved in that. That will be released in the future through the initial coin offering and other options that we'll put forward including buying shares in the company. So those VDL got a lot of stored value, and there will be multiple liquidity events that allow people to take money off the table in those with those VDL. So so that's all the kind of beta updates that we've got, and I hope that makes a lot of people feel a lot better.
Of course.
So moving on to 2.0 and what's going on. There's been a slight issue, which is quite a common thing to happen with Apple and the App Store. The App Store have updated some of their terms, and we have been asked to resubmit the app to the App Store. So the tech team are doing it at the moment. It takes 7 to 14 days. So new downloads of the app won't be able to happen on the App Store. They can only happen through the website link, which Vivek will publicize shortly.
Yeah.
Android apps, everything's okay on that, so that's all honky dory. But any new downloads of the iPhone app from the App Store is a problem at the moment. But 7 to 14 days, and that will be fixed. So Vivek will be telling all the presenters, all the leaders, everybody in the community, what the alternatives are and what the alternative link is. It's just one of those things with apps, unfortunately. I mean, it's happened on numerous other projects that I've been involved in, where suddenly out of the blue you get this notice saying, do this, you need to do that, and resubmit the app. So that's going on at the moment, and basically that'll all be sorted 17 to 14 days. Right. So probably one of the topics and requests that we've had over the last 6 weeks has been the changing of the 4-star package to not require recruitment. And as of now, probably actually about 10 minutes ago, if anyone was actually fast enough to actually realize it, I don't think it leaked out, but anyway, from literally now or 10 minutes ago, the 4-star package won't require recruitment. Okay. Last week, and we've been debating it this week, and decided to go ahead and done it. So that should make a lot of happy people, because I've had, just in my own personal sort of communications with people, I've had hundreds and hundreds of requests for it. So if you go across the whole community, I'm sure that'll just be that'll make a lot of happy people.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the other good news is that we did mention a 5-star recruitment package, which is not ready to announce at the moment, but we'll announce that by the end of the month for sure. Just to complete the new format. Okay. So that's probably the good news that Vivek was talking about.
Yeah.
We're also spending a lot of time gathering data, as we said last week, to increase the value of everybody's of everybody here to the advertisers and to the situations. So you probably, on the withdrawal page, there was a survey asking you for, I think, where you live, and that will continue. We're going to try and put it on the front end as well, just to make it more. But the more we know about everybody, the more valuable our advertising is, and the more money the company can earn. So that's an important part of our strategy at the moment, to enhance and grow the value of Vidilook. And remember that the value of Vidilook, is important, because the more successful we are, the more the VDL is worth, the more the company will be worth, and the more everybody will benefit in the future. So it's very, very important that we work on these strategies to make Vidilook stronger and stronger. We've also, obviously, we've been focusing on the data, the members, and we've been analysing some of the performance of some of the kind of rank holders and leaders. So we're kind of we've identified a number of people that we need to start talking to try and give them some support in their recruitment, because there's a few situations where they're kind of an underperforming accounts. So we need to just spend some time giving some care and attention to those people to make sure that they're okay and that they've got all the support that they need. So Vivek and his customer service execs will be contacting certain people over the next week, 2 weeks, just to make sure that we're doing everything we can to support the leadership. That's kind of that's another important step. And then probably the last thing which I did mention, we if you remember, there was a controversial situation where we banned loads of accounts because of not following the rules of multiple accounts and various things. And obviously by doing that, we picked up a lot of situations where people were playing the system and operating scam accounts that weren't real people, and that kind of flushed them out of the system, and they hopefully are all out of the system now. But we need to just apply the same rules again now, whereby we look to ban any accounts that are not following the rules. There shouldn't be many now, but basically the rules are one wallet, one phone, one email. When I say one wallet, I mean one withdrawal account, and to operate in a unique IP group, right? Which before there was a lot of controversy of that at one point, because some families were obviously using the same IP address. We've raised the limit on that now, so that basically it should not trigger banning anybody inappropriately. But just in case, and also if someone does get banned, what we'll require to unban the account will be a photo with your ID to show you're a real person, and also a reference and guarantee from your upline, from your leader, okay? And that way we're protecting the interest of everybody, Vidilook, and everybody who's a part of the community of Vidilook, because obviously we don't want people abusing or taking advantage of our system, okay? Apologies in advance if anybody accidentally gets caught up in this, but Vivek and his will work relentlessly to make sure that anybody who is accidentally blocked again or anything like that is dealt with really, really quickly. Okay. So that's it in terms of the everyday stuff. Just an update on the kind of future. We've talked about Vidilook and how we're enhancing Vidilook, and the collecting data is the first stage in that. So we can add lots of different products and much more valuable revenue streams to Vidilook. Okay. Obviously, there's a number of other projects that I'm working on which are outside of Vidilook, but they will benefit Vidilook in the future, and they're all progressing quite nicely. Again, not in a position to announce anything at the moment, but it's going to be in the coming probably 2 to 3 months where we're ready to launch something new that is driven by me. Okay, so I think that's it really. And just to reiterate, one very, very important point is that if anyone's got any problems, right, the first point of call must be support, right? Because those are the guys that have got all the answers. They've got the escalation process, and we need to follow that. The only way we can cope with, so many people is to have systems in place so that we can follow our procedures. Okay. So basically, that's all I've got to say at the moment. Vivek, I don't know whether you've got anything you want to add to that. Maybe the address for the the web app download is something. But yeah, over to you, Vivek.
Yeah. Thanks, Conrad. Thank you so much for all those positive announcements. I would just repeat a few of the things which you just shared with us. I mean, all the points are very important. Like as you shared, like beta buyback. More than 700 accounts already have been approved, and at any moment, at any point of time, they will start getting the funds in their accounts. So that is the first news, which is the most positive news for today, because we understand that people are looking for a beta buyback process. So yes, tech team was really working very hard on this, and then today we got this news that 700 plus accounts been approved already, and they will start getting funds in their accounts. So number one, yes, as you mentioned, like Apple iStore issue is almost resolved. Within next 2 weeks, people will start getting the installing the application from this. So as of now, you will get the a link from where you can download the application from iStore from Apple actually. Yes, very positive. Again, the second very positive news is the live version, 4-star packages. Yes, of course, hundreds of requests were coming for this particular thing. Like people were asking for, to remove the restrictions from the 4-star packages so that they can have more and more people with them. So yes, 4-star restrictions being removed already. Now there is no restriction. You can go for it. 5-star package, yes. For now we have this update only. Yes, next week probably you will be having this package, and then we will share more information about this 5-star package. Yes, and of course, very importantly, we all need to follow the golden rule, which is one wallet, one account, one phone. So we all need to follow this. Yes, we understand this issue, like if there is one family in one home and they all are using the same Wi-Fi or same internet. So Conrad shared, like, yes, we are just working on it, so we will tell you the numbers. What numbers, how many accounts can be used by the same internet. How many accounts you can use in same home, like with same internet. So that will be shared for sure. And yes, of course, we all are working towards to grow and grow more as a community. So definitely people who are working as a passive like as in passive accounts, definitely we are going to review all those accounts, and definitely few of them will be contacted by the customer support, the people who were actually working in beta version, but now no more activities or something. So if you need any sort of support, any kind of support from us, so my team will be contacting you all about these things. Like if you need any support to bring more and more people to the community, definitely we will be there with you. Like if you need any Zoom meetings or any sort of support, we will be there for you. So probably this week onwards, we will start contacting you all from our side, from the customer support side. And yes,
Vivek, can you just remind everyone how to get to support? Because there's a few people actually in comments actually asking, how do I get hold of support?
Okay, so to reach out to support from the application is very simple. So once you log in the application, so there is an option. So once you go to the profile, so in profile you can okay, just let me. So yes, so once you log in the application, you go to the profile. In profile, At the bottom, there is an option of customer service. So once you click there in customer service, you will get 4 options: Roger, Julia, Rose, and James. So there is an option of contact. I mean, so once you click there on contact, you will be directly routed to the customer support team, and you can ask anything, whatever is your problem, you can ask. I mean, this is so simple, just 2 click away. I mean, customer support is just 2 click away. So once you click on profile, once profile opens, you go to the bottom side of the I mean, there is an option of customer service. Once you click there, so it will route to you, I mean, to the customer support. So there will be 4 options, any of them you can contact. So simple, so simple. This is so simple. Yeah. So okay. So the all right. So what I was sharing, like, so we have to I mean, we all are on the same mission. So we have to create the community. As Conrad said, I mean, this is our mission to reach 1 million, before this December. I mean, before 2023 end, we have to reach 1 million. 1 million is, I mean, it is the target for now, but that's not the full stop. I mean, so once we become 1 million, so from there we will start. I mean, so to start, we need to reach 1 million. So that is the target for us. So I mean, as a community, as a leaders, we all have to be on the same mission. Our target should be 1. So definitely we will be reaching you out. We will be reaching everybody from the customer support side for any support, any help from us to bring more and more people in your teams. Definitely we will be there, and we will be supporting you guys.
Yeah.
Just for that.
I've been trying to just read some of these comments and try and answer some of them.
Yeah.
So the buybacks have started, as we said earlier. I don't know whether that person was late, but they have started, and there's money actually paid out as we speak now. Okay, so that's one comment that came up. The number of subscribers is just short of 108,000 at the moment. We're expecting that to grow between September and December. Our target is 1 million people, and we'll be reporting on that.
Yeah.
We're spending a lot of time analysing the data to work out who is performing and who's not performing. There's still a lot of people that are not engaging in 2.0, which is a little bit sad, actually. Because those that are operating 2.0 are actually doing the job and actually making Vidilook stronger and actually creating the value for all those people who aren't doing anything. So it's kind of like it's really, really important that everyone re-engages with this. Otherwise, it just makes my and Vivek's job harder. We are obviously addressing other outside new audiences. So we will get to the 1 million people, but it'd be nice if we could get there before September and actually beat our target of September. So the initiative talking to everyone that Vivek's doing is really trying to work out why certain people are not re-engaging. The beta buybacks starting, the money that's been paid out hopefully will be proof of life, so people actually start to have a little bit more confidence in what's actually happening. For the first time ever in anything that's gone wrong in multi-level marketing, by the sounds of it, from what everyone else has told me. So we're breaking new ground here, and let me tell you, I'm not from multi-level marketing. I've got involved in this because you guys have got some magic that I didn't have, and we're going to reinvent multi-level marketing. So it's back to how it used to be in the old days. When you had the big guys who were big big corporate businesses, and none of this flash in the pan, get rich quick schemes, which seems to become like a main feature of the MLM industry. But anyway, you know, we can only do what we can do. We can't force people to get involved. Thank you to all the believers and all the people who are getting involved, you know, because they are they're the lifeblood of what we're doing. So thank you very much. You're making our life easier. We are, yeah, you know, all the hearts and thumbs up and everything. Let me tell you, you know, when you're going through all this data and you see all the negative stuff, it's quite disheartening. So, you know, when you've got the guys all you guys who believe in what we're doing, we really appreciate it. Okay, so keep the support, keep the faith. Right, we're fighting here to make this work. And if there's anyone you know, or anyone who you've been in contact with, you know, who is sat on the fence thinking, I don't want to do this because of that and because of this, then please, please just, you know, we're gradually putting the pieces back together to make this positive. And the money being today is what I promised I would make sure Sam did that this week, and I've delivered on that. And every week we deliver on what we're talking about, okay? And every and so everybody has a small part to play in that as well. So whatever you can do to support what we're all doing and the ultimate goal, then please help, okay?
Yeah.
Someone asked again about the B2VDL. Again, I always mention it, right? The long-term value of VDL, right, is based on the success of the business, okay? The success of the business is, you know, is about us improving the revenue streams, is about us finding new revenue streams. It's about us being successful and creating Vidilook into something, you know, really cutting edge. And, you know, the work we're doing on and gathering the data so we understand all our members, the work we're doing about going into new markets, you know, all the things that we're doing, right? These are all adding to the value of Vidilook and VDL. And VDL will be worth amounts of money that will be able to be cashed in at liquidity events, right? Which will be notified to you as they happen. The one that I've said is the first one that will happen was when we get to 1 million users, we'll have enough volume to actually be able to do an initial coin offering on a public exchange, so that we can create and go public with one of, you know, what's called a real world token, right? You'll be able to liquidate some of your VDL at that point, for sure. At the same time, we will offer an opportunity to buy shares in the business, because the third liquidity event is us either listing or trade selling the business. Okay, and there'll be other opportunities that come your way with what you can do with your VDL as time goes by. But at the moment, those are still very much in my kind of strategy. They're not visible yet. So as soon as I have got things, then I will. We will find lots of ways for you to use your VDL and to create even more value than you've already got. So that answers that question. Okay. I think that's all that I've got at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Conrad. Yes. I mean, of course, yes. You even have covered. I mean, everything you have covered. Yes. Thank you so much.
Someone's just asked how to get hold of the official presentations. We need to improve the communications on this, because there are about 20 official presenters across over 20 different languages.
Yeah.
And we're still getting people asking us, how do they get hold of the official presentations? Well, the best way to get hold of them is to actually be in contact with one of the official presenters and attend one of their events, so that you can get hold of the right material. Because one of the problems we have got is that some of the material that's out there has been unofficial material, saying things in the wrong way and making the wrong. We're tidying that up at the moment. Okay, so yeah, so basically, Vivek, you need to just post all those presenters and all those languages in this group or in the main video group. Maybe it's worthwhile just reiterating the group that everybody should be looking at, because maybe there's some dilution with fragmented groups and things. So can you just also tell everybody the exact group that the exact group that everyone should be looking at to receive these kind of updates?
Yeah. So for these updates, I mean, on Telegram there is a group by the name of Vidilook official announcement. So in Vidilook official announcement, we update everything. We update all the presentations in different languages on the daily basis. And yes, I mean, now we have the presentation like in, I mean, of course, in English, and then French, German, Spanish, Italian. And even if any other language, if somebody wants to do it, any other language presentation, so they can request to the customer support team, and so they can get the English presentation from the customer support side, the presentation which is actually approved by us, and then they can translate it in their languages, and then they can start, and even they can share their links also with us. They can share their presentation links with us, so that those links we can we can promote in the official announcement channel, and that's how they can get more and more visibility and more engagement actually for those presentations. So that's how we can do this. Yeah.
So Vivek, can you get someone to read through all these comments and just make sure that anything we haven't answered we can answer next week? Because
yes.
Request for language and Afrikaans,
all the questions are being documented and I mean recorded. So definitely we will answer all these questions actually.
Yeah, and also in beta, keep watching your ads. I mean, we will eventually shut off beta, but at the moment there's still ads to be watched and it's still live, and as long as that's the case, we will you need to keep watching your ads on it. So you'll notice in the comments here a lot of the presenters are actually on this call, so they're actually posting the Zoom link on the comments on this call. So anybody who wants to just get in touch with the presenter, all the links in all the languages and all the countries are there, and basically so they're all there. So I'm just reading this one.
So like we are already doing the English presentations, Italian, German, French, Spanish, and we are also starting Hindi and Urdu presentations. I mean, this week we are finalizing someone who can do the official presentation, because last week I had a Zoom with the Hindi speaking community, and they were actually looking for Hindi presentations at least twice a week. So yes, we are planning for it, and once we finalize someone for the Hindi presentations, definitely we will update you all in the group official presentations. I mean, official announcement actually. And again, I'm repeating this thing, like if somebody wants to do the presentations in different languages, they can contact to customer support. From them, they can get the official presentation in English, they can translate it, and they can start doing it. And they also need to share their link with customer support so that we can promote their link in the official channel. So I mean, they can get more and more engagement, more and more, attendees there in those languages. Yes, in Arabic also. I mean, if you want to do in Arabic, yes, of course, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Susan's the main presentation leader, Susan Lawrence. So I'm not sure whether she's on here today or not, but she basically is in charge of presenters and does an amazing job. So it's really worthwhile getting on one of her presentations if you haven't been on one, because she's kind of very inspirational and has a great team of people with her. Yeah.
Yeah. And any language, I mean, we will not leave any language behind. I mean, Korean, Thai, any language you can contact to the customer support. And yes, I mean, people can, because we want this to be more and more comfortable actually. I mean, if I'm going to present this I mean, this project to anybody, so that should be the most comfortable language for, I mean, the people who are actually attending that presentation or that Zoom meeting. So definitely I want you all to get this translated in your own languages. And yes, Bangla, Hindi, Urdu, Malayalam, Punjabi, Korean, any language, you just contact customer support, get the English presentation and just translate it in your language. Send us a link of that presentation and we will promote that link in the official channel so that you can get the people, I mean, you know, from your community.
Yeah. And Vivid, just there's a comment here, and this just shows you how people misinterpret things. I didn't say we're going to shut beta down. I said at some point there won't be any more ads to be watched, so it will be kind of frozen. The VDL will stay there and will have the same value as they have at that point in time, and will be valuable and will be able to be cashed in at a liquidity event, just like I've said. So please don't misinterpret things that I say and say things like that, because it's not correct.
Right.
French, there's definitely a presentation in French because I've listened to it.
Yeah. So for somebody is asking for the German presentation, you can contact customer support. They will give you the timing and the link and the dates and the day, and you can attend those. So if you want to get more information about the presentation in your language, you want to attend those presentations, you can just contact customer support and you can ask them and they will help you out for this.
Yeah, and it's really important on these presentations that we're using the right terminology, because you know, it's really kind of important that we that we get this right. So I would recommend anybody that is doing presentations to listen in to one of Susan Lawrence's presentations as soon as possible, to make sure they've got the up-to-date presentation and they've got and they're using the right terminology, you know, when they're promoting. Susan's more than happy to teach everybody the best way to do it. She is inspirational, and she's taught me a thing or two about presenting and about, you know, how to structure. So I suggest that anyone who wants to, you know, review what they're doing, make sure they've got the right materials, and anyone who wants some tips and some structure on how to present this, contact Susan Lawrence and get on one of her calls, because she really is, and it's not just her. There's a whole team of people that end up on that call, and they share and they help each other, basically, not just about the content, but, you know, they feed off each other, which languages aren't being presented and various other things like that. So get in touch with Lawrence. Basically, Vivek, you need to just promote Susan's address so that people can get in touch with her really easily. Yeah.
Already been promoted actually in the channel. I mean, everything is being promoted in the channel. English presentations are, I mean, more frequent than any other languages, like, I mean, 4 or 5 times a week. And I mean, even in the daytime as well. I mean, there are 2 presentations, one in the evening and one in the afternoon. So for just timing and all, you can contact customer support and they will help you out to get the right time, right date, right day, everything. Thanks, Conrad.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Well, listen, thanks for everyone for joining again, and we'll see you at the same time next week. Hopefully, we'll have more good news.
Yes.
It's kind of a week's a short time, but every week we're achieving stuff and knocking things off and making sure that we're progressing forward. So we're dealing with stuff. Your patience is very, very much appreciated, because we're only human beings, and we've only got so much time and so much energy, right? So please, we're doing our absolute best, and the team are still working like crazy, right? And to all the people sending the loves and kisses and hearts and everything, thank you very much. It's much all those said, whatever we can do to win you over again, we are trying, and we're not ignoring things that you're saying, but some things are impossible, some things we can make happen, and we are trying to make happen. So hopefully more and more people get back on board with what we're doing, and more people can then share in the future of what I'm doing beyond Vidilook. So thanks again for joining, and if I could press a button and send 1 million kisses or 1 million hearts, I would do, but it doesn't have that feature on my screen. But,
yeah. All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Susan.
you, everyone. Yeah.
And see you again.
Thanks for all those hearts, thumbs up, everything. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this session. And definitely we will come back next week, same time, same day, and with lots of good and positive news. So thank you so much, everyone. And as we discussed, I mean, customer support is there, I mean, to connect, it's a connect between us. So whatever you need, you just come through customer support. And yes, I mean, Conrad said this, patience is the key to success. So, I mean, have patience, and we are working on it, actually. We are working on it. We are there to help, to support. Thank you so much. Okay, Conrad, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. We will see you next week. Same time on Friday.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great time. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.